Yo! Now I gotta fucking damn gas. It'll make it home though. It'll make it home. Let's turn this AC off. Oh shit. What up, Joshua? I made it. I made it through the day. Oh my goodness. I made it through the day's challenge. I made it through the day's challenge. Bye-bye. You know, it went good. They put me in not permanently, but you know, I was operating from a different room today, which was cool. I was by myself in the room, so that kind of made things a lot more peaceful. You know, you had to go out of your way if you wanted to say something to me. So you couldn't just accidentally say some bullshit. You know what I mean? You had to really mean it. You had to really want to say something to get to me. So that was cool. So everybody came. They came with. I wasn't collateral conversation anymore. You know, you had to like come with some real shit. You know what I mean? You had to come with some sense. You know, I wasn't just like, oh, you know. Try not to be as specific as you know as possible, but yeah, I was in collateral conversation, so it was cool. It was cool, peaceful day. Yeah, I was able to get a secure client, so that was cool. I was able to secure a client, so that was cool. 8-hour shift, one person, could be better, but oh well. I bet that was very nice, not hearing everyone's mouth running. Can you, that's it right there. That's one of the reasons, you know? I'm not in everyone's conversation. I'm just able to just, I mean, you know, recently they put in 2 new representatives who actually have witty conversations. You know, they actually say things that are like cool and relevant, you know? So when you're listening to the side conversation, it's actually entertaining in a sense because someone is saying something meaningful other than just, you know, hyping over nonsense. Anyway. More money. Yeah. You know the fucked up thing about the whole more money, anyway, I might have talked about this before, but being that, you know, working for myself for all those years, if my effort was invested, I saw the money right then and there, you know? It's like if I'm going to break a sweat, I'm going to see some green right after. Hell, I'm even going to see some green before I break the sweat to make sure. But now I'm in a situation where you break the sweat and then they tell you, oh, well, we'll give you, you know, you see the green. I mean, apart from your salary, I'm talking about the commissions. You see the green. Yeah, happy Father's Day to all of you. You see the green next month on the 15th, which is like, okay, I mean, you know, that's it. Pay for your commissions next month on the 15th. Now, if the 15th comes and the person who's supposed to give it to you is sick, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. So there's a little disconnect between, you know, it's not that much of a disconnect, but you know, it's like, sometimes you forget that you even earned it, you know, just because you haven't received it, and it's like it's taking so long before you get it, like a whole month, that you're like, it's kind of different when you do it and they're like, boom, you know what I mean? You see the return, you see the effect immediately. But it is what it is. A grilling stream for Father's Day. Funny, but that actually crossed my mind. Wi-Fi, are you willing to sponsor a grilling stream? You know, we got to get the briquettes, we got to get the this and that and that and this and this and that. I could grill in the house though. It wouldn't necessarily be an outdoor grilling stream, but I could grill in the house. Imagine being someone's father. How lame. Oh yeah, Study Man, happy Father's Day. You over there doing that lame ass shit. Being a dad and shit. Everybody love Unc. Everybody love Unc. In second place to Dad. Where are we heading home? I am tired and ready to not be in these streets. I'm a quit, they don't appreciate me. What else is new? You'll be alright though. Man, gas flies, man. Damn, man. Shit. I need to find a gas station. Why is my left arm hurting? A foot massage. Oh, that sounds good. But no, I don't have any of those. I don't have any of those. No, I don't have one of those. That's like one of those when you're having a good day, chilling, no stress. Kick your feet up, put them in some water, and massage them. It is. It is. How'd you know? Am I enjoying my summer? I wouldn't say I'm enjoying my summer. I just don't have any casualties in my summer. So that's always good. If you're not enjoying it and you have no casualties, then I guess you can't help but call it a good summer. But not particularly, I wouldn't say I'm enjoying it. Nothing great has happened. It's just been maintenance, so I'll take maintenance over casualty. I'll take maintenance over issue, so it works. Summer started today. Okay, good clarification. Then I guess I am enjoying my summer so far. Nothing has happened, so. Nothing has happened. Where are you now, Studyman? You still in Florida? Or you're on the island? Florida. How did you end up in Florida, man? That place is hot as fuck. Huh? What part of Florida are you in? That place is hot as fuck. How did you get to Florida? Did you fly or did you drive? I gotta work in the US for a while until I'm making enough money from my computer. Ah, 14 to 13. Day 14 or day 13? One of those. I lost track after the 13th. I didn't really lose track, but I think the 13th was yesterday. So 13 and 14. But I want to smoke though. I want to smoke. I want to smoke blunt though. I just haven't yet. I want to smoke a blunt though, but I just haven't yet. I gotta say, I feel like this time has been a little more challenging though. Usually I just like disconnect and I've been fine with disconnecting, but this time I was just like, I don't know if I'm weaker than before. I mean, I'm not weaker in the sense of, you know, I lost track of my activity, but just in the sense of desire, you know. It's like I'm still there. I'm supposed to have been past it by now. You say, well, let's get interesting this year. Man, we got to turn these streams up a notch. We can't turn the streams up a notch with, you know, listen, man. Okay, let me slow down. Let me not be pessimistic. Let me be optimistic. So yeah, let's turn the stream up a notch, man. We got to turn these streams up a notch. We got to turn it up a notch. Even though we love the calm talking streams, but let's aim another, traveling streams. Then you're going to make me be like, oh yeah, donation go to XYZ and XY, and you know. It's not just to travel. You got to travel for a reason. I mean, yeah, I definitely turned it up a notch, but how are we going to do it? How are we going to do it? Where are we traveling to? With what money? With what money? How are we going to go? Construction in the summer heat. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. It'll make whatever I was going to do in 1 year happen in 6 months. So I'll do it. I mean, there are people sitting in, you know, isolation confinement for years. There are people who are kidnapped, abducted, you know, slaves, hostages. I'm willing to do things I don't want to do to get to where I got to go. So that's fine. I'll do it. Wouldn't be my first choice, but I'll do it. Not to mention, I see people every day who do it. You know, the Hispanic people I see in the work trucks, they do it all day. So who am I? I'm not special. I just wouldn't do it for long. I just wouldn't do it for long. Every time you what? Easy. Every time you mod that fool, people leave. Who are we modding? Who's the mod we're modding again? I hope Kick unbans EBZ. Free me! Kick is unbanning you soon. Yeah, we'll see. Let's at least get to a starting point. Okay, travel stream to Washington, D.C. Do I support the people of Lebanon? You know, I support human beings. I support human beings to live happily ever after. To Miami and collab with streamers. Let's see how that works out. We did East and West Coast already. Let's go to Tennessee. I did Tennessee. Arkansas, Virginia. I did Virginia. States of that nature. Yeah, I did Virginia, I did Tennessee. I did VA. Damn, did I just see 509 somewhere? And now I'm seeing 540 something in gas. What the fuck is it? Thailand. You're talking big money now. We're talking big money. Overseas, now you're talking 5Gs and up. You know? Overseas travel stream, you're talking 5Gs. It would take us a long time to make that. Not necessarily, but based on current activity. Based on current trends. How come the gas is so expensive? The fuck? I just passed a gas station that said 509, which was around Ventura Boulevard, which is a very expensive part of town. Then I come to my side of town, which is not that expensive, or at least it's less expensive than that side of town. I mean, whereas at 509, that was around Michael Jackson's neighborhood. Now I'm in my neighborhood, and that shit is saying 540 something and whatnot. Like, what the fuck is going on? Poor people always pay more. That's funny. Everyone like and donate. Everyone like and donate for real. My buddy just went there with $1,500 to Thailand with $1,500. I just don't know how to go out of a country without knowing what would happen, what I would do if something goes wrong. I'm just not going to put myself in those kind of situations. You know, I'm just not going to. When a person goes to Thailand with $1,500 and comes back, I'm hoping it's the kind of person who has 5G sitting somewhere to spare just in case things go wrong. And at the end of, and then when they go and come back, they check their account. They're like, okay, it only cost me $1,500 gain. But that's not how you don't go out of the country with just enough. You be fucking, that's just stupid, you know. That's just corny. Something happens to you over there, people will be asking. That's exactly what they're asking. You went with just enough across this country, across the world. Well, things didn't work out like you expected them. What are you gonna do now? You just gotta ride it out. You can't do what you would have preferred to do. Anyway, Thailand this and Thailand that. Thailand is grimy and overrated. I know, right? Thailand this and Thailand that. They advertise the room I'm in for $500 a night, but if you're connected, it's like $150. This nigga is living in a. Are you living in a hotel, my nigga? Study man, are you living in a hotel? Burger Planet has been in Thailand for 3 months. I feel it. What's he doing in Thailand for 3 months? Fucking prostitutes and shit? That nigga's like, I could fuck hoes for $10. I'm staying. Funny. He said I could. This nigga, he's like, man, in the States I can't get no kind of pussy. In Thailand, I'm the man. I think it's saying Thailand, I'm the man. I'm not coming home. What do you do in another man's country for 3 months without any really? Is he there with people or is he there by himself? I'm in a hotel, but it's because I can't go home. I have an injunction. God damn. You must have pissed somebody at your home crazily, Studyman. Was it your mom who did that? You'll be alright though, nothing lasts forever. Damn, 560? What the fuck? No, what the fuck did I just miss? Goodness. I saw gas for $5. I thought it would be, I was like, if it's $5 over here, it must be $4 something on my side. I get to my side, it's $5.70. He said, I guess you're American, buddy, another man's country. What are you saying? I don't understand it. Thailand is not my country. I live in the States. So I won't go to Thailand for 3 months. The fuck am I doing there for so long? Like I ain't got shit to do in America. You know, all those things, man. One day comes, you look back, you have nothing to show but pictures from Thailand. I'm trying to avoid that. I want to look back and see shit that I've done, not just pictures and stories. Hold that thought. On the other side of 9 is what?
11, 10.
10. Okay, let me just put 5 on 10. You're welcome. Thank you. All good. $5 on 10. Nah, I'm not gonna. I gotta wait till I get to my usual gas station before I put more. $5.69. That's $6 a gallon. I gotta see if my usual gas station is so expensive. It's just as expensive, but I don't want to run out of gas before I get there. So. It takes time to build anything, you know? It takes time to build anything. So as you're bouncing around the world, taking pictures and having fun, there will come a day when you'll be an old man and you'll be trying to tell some young kid about your time in Thailand. You know, I went to Thailand. I was in Thailand at some point. They're looking at you like, don't nobody give a fuck about your dated Thailand stories, nigga. But if you're doing good, you know, you got your life taken care of, your life in order, and you're telling your little Thailand stories, it makes sense. Oh man, I'm keeping gradual. I'm keeping cool, calm, collected, and out of trouble. How are you doing, Connor? Mutual. Cool, calm, collected, and out the way. Cool, calm, collected, and out the motherfucking way. I just brought a lie detector. Old dude, his equipment must be as old as he is. Every bitch in there lied on the test, and they came out as truthful. Truthful. Truthful, huh? I would hate to be Burger at 60. Just take it one day at a time, brother. What if Burger wins $1 million by 60? Would you still hate to be him by 60? Dated for clout. These hoes find all kinds of ways to hoe. Dated him for clout. This shit is a whole business plan. whole time they're dating you, they're checking their account to see how many more subscribers they got. As soon as it hits a decent number and the check starts looking nice, like, oh, it's not giving you an attitude, telling you how they're busy. Do I know Cuffham? Cuffham. Oh yeah, the black dude who streams with Speed. Is it Speed? He streams with one of those dudes. No, he streams with Kai, right? He streams with Kai. What do they call themselves again? Capaholics? Some old shit like that. Oh, really? She's dating Shuvi now? Okay, well, damn. We'll help fund the equipment. I ain't going no fishing stream, man. The next time I do a fishing stream, I got to do a real fishing stream. I don't want to just go sit in some dead lake with a freaking fishing rod. It's got to be a real experience. I want to do one of those things where you spend like, I think you spend $100 and then you go out on the boat. You go out on the boat and, you know, figure it out from there. Clean and cooked on stream, facts. That has to be one of those days when I'm free, you know? Like a Saturday morning. I wake up early and we go. Knock it out till you're home by 12 in the afternoon. Done, done, done. Your blue raspberry. What? Wait. You trying to say you on this shit too? You on that blue raspberry? No smoking cigarettes for 2 months. That's what's up. Regardless of who's losing their souls and worth. I don't know. Right? Losing souls and worth. I don't think too deep into it like that, you know? Losing souls. Man, there are dictators. There are people who have done worse than... Listen, anybody who is live streaming 24/7 is not... There's nothing they can do which is worse than the people who are sitting in jail right now. So when you talk about losing life and worth, I understand where you're coming from. I just got to take it with a grain of salt, you know? Because they're just doing some shit to... They're making money. They're not robbing. They're not stealing. They're not scamming. They're not prostituting. They're just holding a camera that makes them money. Now, of course, they're faking... They're faking faking their relationships and shit. But what else is new? Everybody when I'm at work, everybody's faking relationships. You know, your manager cracks a dead joke, you laugh. Just to be part of the circle, you know? So people are always faking relationships when it comes to making money. So, it is what it is, man. That's the type of fishing I'm going to do. Yeah, you want to go on a boat where they take you to the middle of the ocean. And then you have to fish for real. Ends up being like a 4-hour stream. I think you guys go on the boat for like an hour or 2 hours. I'm cool with that. I am weak. I'm asking myself if I want to cook. Real sea fishing. You know, the reason I didn't do that stream yet, the day I was going to book the stream, I thought I had to remember one thing. When you get on that boat, you can't come back for the next about 2.5, maybe 4 hours. If you get on that boat and in the middle of the ocean there's no reception, you're stuck for 2.5, 4 hours. So you got to really want to go fishing, because if there's no reception, you're just going to catch clips. Definitely got to reset my mind frame back to 0. Oh. Yeah, hold on one second. Yes, sir. Oh, this AC served me right today, man. It was so cool. People were in the other room talking about, can we turn on the AC? Could you bring the fan? Claus just sitting in my corner. They're like, after they had used it, they were like, Ebenezer, what you want? You want a fan too? I'm like, no, I'm good. You know. You're moving to California from Boston when you turn 29. I'm sure it'll be fun. It was over 100 degrees. That's crazy. Let's see what drinks you find next to your doorstep. You really want to know? Here's what I found next to my doorstep yesterday. That's what I found on my doorstep. I haven't even put it in the refrigerator yet. Now I gotta get him a drink. What do you think we should get him, guys? We gotta hook him up. Let's put that in the refrigerator. That's what's up. This Friday I drank the 2 he left. Gargoyle. What's good? What's good, Brody? Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Zoe Beezy. Now that's a name I haven't seen in a minute. How you doing? I am good. I am good. I just got off of work, so I'm a lot happier than I was when I started the day. But everywhere I look around me is things to do, so it's kind of like shit. What's up, Dave? What's good? Did the females boss you around at work? Yeah, today was good. They don't boss me around, but they try, which is the reason we get into the head-on collisions. They be trying. They be trying, because the other guys are just like, oh, yeah. That's where we get into the head-on collisions. But they've actually been changing their demeanors now, though, honestly. When it comes, like today I was in a room by myself, and every time they showed up at the door, the first thing they said was, excuse me? You know, you could tell they adjusted their voices a little bit like, excuse me, sorry for bothering you. Just want to say, because when I'm in a room with everybody else, I'm like I said, I'm like collateral, right? All this shit you're talking, all that nonsense, it's like I'm part of the mix. When I'm in a room with myself, well, it's like a separate entity. So now you got to address me like you are talking to me. And obviously I don't respond like anybody else, or at least like the other people. Not to sound special, but it's just my mannerisms. So it was cool. I quit alcohol forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, 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 till you die. That's a hard statement. For me, I just don't drink. I mean, before those 2 beers that's the most I've drank in 3 weeks. And I had a friend over, so we shared, you know. Really? Thanks a lot, Zobeezy. I tried, man. I could have, man, listen, we could have been doing so much more. My mind is very creative, you know. It's just funding. If I had funding, listen, the struggle for greatness, it's a stream on itself, you know. The struggle to help people, the desire to help people, the journey to creating a song and performing the song and promoting the song and watching people. And I've been there. I've literally been there. I remember when I lived in Huntsville, but we didn't have funding. So as time goes on, people derail, people start doing this and that. But I've been in situations where we used to burn CDs. Thank you so much. We used to burn CDs. And we'll sit at the corner and pass those CDs out to the point that before you know it, man, cars are pulling in, motherfuckers are driving by playing the music. This is like when I lived in Huntsville. People are driving by, honking their horns, like, yo, I'm bumping that shit right now. Really see the stir start up. And right when I was about to do that again, I got fucking banned. So it'll be all right. Thank you very much. That was cool, man. Thank you very much. Does ice reek? You should use reek. it works more in conversations, especially if you want to keep it on the up and up, but still obtain the information you're seeking. But yeah, because when you use that word SMELL, it's like a person can almost catch the aroma. You can almost get it, like in a lousy way. But yeah, he does. I think it smells like backwash, toes, and stale old sweat. Shoot, I just don't say anything because of course we're doing a stream. I'm trying to keep it on the up and up. Does he shower? I've never seen that nigga taking a shower. No. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to sit back, regroup, and then we'll try it again. The doc on Farmer Charlie. I'm not making a documentary on Farmer Charlie. I don't know. Anyway. Myself, or rejuvenate, I should say, and I'll be back. Salute, folks. We out.